if I told you that behind this seemingly ordinary house lies a terrifying secret? Imagine a place where the walls whisper your name and shadows move independently. Welcome to the Monroe Demon House, a location so haunted that it has driven entire families to madness. This house has been the subject of fear and fascination for decades, with countless reports of ghostly apparitions, eerie sounds, and inexplicable phenomena. But what is the truth behind these chilling tales? Today, we embark on a spine-tingling journey, inspired by the courage of those who dared to investigate, to uncover the real story of the Monroe Demon House. We'll delve into its dark history, explore the terrifying experiences of those who lived there, and examine the paranormal investigations that have tried to unlock its secrets. Stay with us as we unravel the mysteries of this infamous house and decide for yourself. Is it indeed cursed, or is it all just a figment of our collective fears? The Monroe Demon House was built in the late 1800s, originally intended as a peaceful family home. Its Victorian architecture stood proudly in the heart of Monroe, attracting admiration from passers-by. The first owners, the Harrington family, were well-respected community members. However, the Harringtons began experiencing strange and unsettling events shortly after moving in. Neighbors whispered about the odd occurrences, but it wasn't until the family abruptly left the house that the rumors began to take a darker turn. The first reported incidents of supernatural activity came from the Harringtons themselves. Mrs. Harrington often heard soft, mournful crying late at night, which seemed to come from the walls. Mr. Harrington, a man of science, dismissed these claims until he witnessed a shadowy figure gliding through the hallway. Local legends grew, suggesting the house was built on cursed land or haunted by restless spirits from a forgotten graveyard. These tales fueled the house's ominous reputation. As the years passed, new residents moved into the Monroe Demon House, each leaving with their own terrifying stories. One family recounted hearing violent banging noises that echoed through the house despite finding no source. Another claimed to have seen ghostly apparitions of a woman in white, her eyes hollow and lifeless. There were even reports of physical attacks, with residents waking up to find scratches and bruises that appeared overnight. These personal experiences bring the horror of the Monroe Demon House to life. The psychological toll on those who lived in the Monroe Demon House was profound. Many reported experiencing intense feelings of dread and paranoia. One former resident, now an elderly man, vividly recalls being watched constantly. Families often moved out in haste, leaving behind their belongings and sometimes their sanity. These personal testimonies paint a picture of a house that not only frightened, but also deeply scarred its inhabitants. The local community's response was a mix of fear and intrigue. Some townspeople avoided the house entirely, believing it to be cursed. Others were drawn to its dark allure, daring each other to spend a night within its haunted walls. Over the years, numerous attempts were made to investigate or cleanse the house. Priests, mediums, and paranormal investigators all tried to banish the spirits, but the haunting seemed to persist, growing more evil with each attempt. Paranormal experts conducted several key investigations into the Monroe Demon House. Using advanced equipment like EMF detectors and thermal cameras, they captured chilling evidence of paranormal activity. Recordings of disembodied voices, strange fluctuations in temperature, and unexplainable shadows were documented. These findings only added to the house's mystique, drawing more attention from the paranormal community. Despite the compelling evidence, skeptics remain unconvinced. They argue that the so-called paranormal activity can be explained by natural causes such as structural issues, electrical problems, or psychological factors like mass hysteria. In contrast, firm believers hold that the house is undeniably haunted, pointing to the consistent and corroborative nature of the reports. This ongoing debate adds another layer of intrigue to the story of the Monroe Demon House. To this day, many questions about the Monroe Demon House remain unanswered. Why do some people experience intense phenomena while others feel nothing at all? What is the source of the eerie sounds and ghostly apparitions? Despite several investigations, no definitive explanation has been found. Artifacts like old photographs and eerie recordings continue to puzzle experts, leaving the mystery unsolved. Various beliefs attempt to clarify the origin of the hauntings at the Monroe Demon House. Some suggest historical trauma, believing that past violent events left a lingering dark energy. Others speculate that the land is cursed, possibly due to ancient rituals or desecrated burial grounds. Another theory posits the presence of demonic entities drawn to the house by negative emotions and tragedies. Several explanations have been proposed from a scientific standpoint. Psychological factors such as suggestion and expectation can lead people to perceive supernatural phenomena where none exist. Environmental causes like electromagnetic fields, infrasound, and mold can also create sensations of unease and hallucinations. These explanations offer a more rational perspective but fail to account for all the strange occurrences reported. Ultimately, the true nature of the Monroe Demon House is left to personal interpretation. Is it a genuinely haunted location or a product of our deepest fears and imaginations? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe in the supernatural or think there's a logical explanation for these eerie events? Today we've explored the fascinating history of the Monroe Demon House, delved into its most disturbing incidents, examined the impact on its residents, and reviewed various investigations and theories. The mystery of the Monroe Demon House endures, captivating and terrifying in equal measure. As we search for answers, we must ask ourselves, is this house a gateway to the supernatural, or simply a vessel for our deepest fears? If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, please like, share, and subscribe to the Phantasmal Eternity channel for more content on haunted locations and supernatural mysteries. We encourage you to leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay spooky.